Hey guys, welcome to another GameXplain discussion. I'm your host, Andre Siggers, and this time we're joined by Colin McIsaac from Gamnesia to discuss a new Super Mario Maker stage coming to Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS. So let's get started. Yeah guys, you just heard me, I just said Super Mario Maker stage coming to Smash Bros. This is completely surprising, did not see this coming. I never even thought this was a possibility. So Colin, raw reaction, what do you think about this?
This is kind of something that, I always had a hunch might happen in the sense that, they could promote other Wii U games and 3DS games as stages in Super Smash Bros. Without having to give them, a whole lot of new representation. And it makes sense that if they're going to do that, Super Mario Maker is the one they're going to bust the gates open with. But, they just announced it on YouTube out of nowhere. This stage is so robust and so different from what I possibly could have imagined. It looks incredible. And so I'm really excited. Totally unexpected. It makes sense, but, just great news.
Yeah, and it's coming soon, too, on September 30th. But, yeah, so this, seeing the stage, it kind of makes, all the other drawing stages, the Miiverse right. Or the PictoChat one. It's whatever. We got Mario Maker now, right?
Yeah.
So,
it's also, if you look at Tortimer Island, I think it's called, or Island Tour, the 3DS stage, I'm blanking, but, the one that it's sort of procedurally generated, but you can tell it's got, patterns and it builds things certain ways. From the trailer, it looks like this is almost completely new every single time, because they show all 4 different skins, they show tons of different kinds of, tiles from Super Mario Maker that they use for the different platforms. Yeah. This is also, and I also noticed they have sloped ground.
They do. Who knows what that could mean?
Hopefully DLC.
That'd be amazing, right?
Yeah.
They brought that to the game. That would be so great. That actually were a sign of things to come. But it is hard. It is hard to tell for sure. But it does look like there's a ton of variety here, as you mentioned. I feel like there has to be some limits on it, though. I don't think it'll be completely random. But who knows? There could be a ton of possibilities in there, and that would be great considering Mario Maker itself has basically infinite possibilities. Yeah,
and I'm really hoping there's some sort of way that you can save a stage layout that it creates for you.
Ooh.
Because if you find something that you really I know, this is I can't imagine there's any way they're doing that. But it's also going to be so heartbreaking to find a stage that you really, really love from this completely random setup, and then know that you are never going to be able to see it again.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of true. That would be a fantastic addition if you actually could do that. Yeah. This is arguably, actually what's funny is I like how they have a stage based on a stage builder. That's far better than the stage builder in the actual game.
I know, I was thinking why couldn't they just put this stage as the stage builder?
Right? Seriously, yeah.
That would already be so much better.
So if you could say, oh man, that would be really cool. Yeah, if you actually could build, what if you could build your own custom Mario Maker stages in Super Smash Bros.?
Maybe they could. There's no way they're going to do this. I don't want to get my hopes up.
But
stage. Potential idea though is you could save a Mario Maker stage as a custom stage.
Yep.
And it would. It might not keep the Mario skin, but it would still have the layout. I don't know what they could do with that.
That'd be really cool. Yeah, it's not going to happen, but that would be some amazing cross game compatibility if they actually did bring that in. That'd be something. But this, I'm just really jazzed about this. This trailer literally came out 20 minutes ago, if that, before this discussion. And I'm pretty stoked. But, so my question to you is, so I'm guessing it sounds like, or looks like, the game theme will be chosen randomly each time you play, as well as the stage layout, of course. Which game theme do you think you want to play on the most? Of all these?
Probably Super Mario World.
That's probably mine too.
When I saw that in the trailer, that just spoke to me. I felt it.
Well, especially because we already have a new Super Mario Bros. U stage in the game. Yeah, I guess we have Mario World 1 as well.
Yeah, but, we've already had the original too. That's we got in Smash 64 and in Melee. We got different kinds of stages.
So I guess Mario 3 then is the only one that hasn't been represented yet, right?
That's right. I don't know why though. I just feel like Super Mario World is so colorful and inviting and so great for Smash.
Well, plus it has the like retro, the full retro appearance
instead of like the 3D kind of thing that Yoshi's Island does.
So yeah, I'm totally digging that. Yeah, whereas the new Super Mario Brothers theme is just kind of like what we've already seen before. So
right. And it does make me kind of wonder like what they might be doing with other stages from other Wii U games, because there's no way we're not getting a Splatoon stage. I would hope that we've got like a Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze stage on the way. I'm kind of wondering if they might save stages like that for DLC character packs. But, I don't want to get my hopes up or anything. That is a really good point. So I've talked before about how it seems like Nintendo's making each of their games almost a platform now. Especially with Smash Brothers. And if they continue to update these games, especially if they tie it into recent releases such as they have with Super Mario Maker, like, it is such a great idea to cross-promote your games within the games itself in a way that doesn't feel like it's being promoted, right? Yeah, and there's like, for example, there's no way we're not getting Wolf back when Star Fox Zero comes out.
I'm totally with you. He is
no way that's not happening.
Yeah.
But we can see really clearly they're going for a lot of these cross-promotional ideas, and I think Super Mario Maker is a great way to start it off. That is just so cool and such a fun idea. What another thing I noticed was, I think it says that it builds the stage like as the battle is starting out. So you start out on these floating platforms, it looks like.
That's right.
This is what's kind of unclear to me, is how quickly they actually build the stage for you.
There is a short scene that I think basically shows it, and it is really fast. So by the time you drop off the platform, it's mostly all there.
It looks like it might be really confusing, though. I don't know. I'd have to actually play it myself.
It could be, but everyone's going to be equally confused, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Smash Brothers is always kind of chaotic, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of works within that style.
Oh, no, it totally does. Yeah. I'm just kind of trying to get a sense of, like, what to expect when it's...
Yeah, well, you don't have a long to wait, Colin.
I know. But yeah, really great news, really exciting. It looks like so much fun to play.
It does. I'm really excited for it, and the fact that it's coming to 3DS too is pretty surprising.
Yeah, I liked that a lot. I feel like almost all the stages should, go cross-platform by the end of the run of Smash 4. So it's good to see that a new DLC stage is hitting up both. Because I think was Dreamland on the 3DS one as well?
Oh god, I can't remember.
I know Hyrule Castle and Peach's Castle were not.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
They haven't maintained perfect parity.
But either way, I really like it when they do keep up parity.
And if we're using slopes as a hint, could this be a hint that Super Mario Maker is coming to 3DS eventually too?
Yeah, actually, I was thinking that. I don't think it means anything.
No, I don't think it does either.
But. I can really easily imagine a future where Super Mario Maker is this like sort of this platform that hits all Nintendo platforms. So
yeah, if not the 3DS, then the next handheld, perhaps.
Yeah, for sure. And if NX is that cross like portable console hybrid thing, like there's then it's I'm sure going to come to NX, and then we'll be able to take it on the go. Yeah. Who knows? So in this trailer, we only saw like platform elements. We got pipes. I think I saw a spring or two. We got donut blocks and bridges. Do you think they're going to include enemies and maybe even like Bowser and Bowser Jr., the clown car? Or do you think it's mostly going to stick to these...
Oh, a clown car. That'd be... Yeah. Oh, they could use that opportunity to add it as an item even.
That's true.
That would be fantastic. A new flying item.
There's so many like creative elements that you could put in Super Mario Maker, like giant winged thwomps and stuff. I wonder how far they're going to go with this kind of stuff.
I have a feeling they're not going to go super far with it. We don't see anything in the trailer, of course. They could be hiding it too. As much as I would love to see boss fights like Bowser or other enemies, actually, I'm thinking. So I don't think they'll do too much. I could see maybe a boss fight, but I feel like the changing platforms would be the main thing in this one.
Yeah,
so.
I think that's kind of the direction they'll go too. But I'm also thinking back to like Mushroom Kingdom 2 from Melee, where they had Birdo and the Pidgeots coming in. So I don't know. There are cool things they can do too with like using enemies as platforms, like the para beetles you can stand on. So I don't know. I think it'd be really interesting to see that sort of stuff. But I'm also kind of with you that I think they're mostly just going to stick to the platform elements.
Right.
Although maybe we could see like being able to go down a pipe and come out from a different pipe on the stage. Who knows? Oh,
I would love to see the return of that, because that was in Smash Bros. 64, which they got rid of in the second version.
Oh, yeah. It never occurred to me that hasn't come back.
Yep.
Wow.
I know. Come on, warp pipes. How hard is it?
Nintendo, what are you doing?
Right? Oh man, that'd be. Except I guess the thing is though, if you want to be super true to Super Mario Maker, a warp pipe would have to take you to a sub area, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Maybe doors.
There you go. Oh, that'd be something.
We'll do you think they'll include like some of the Mario Maker remixes of the level themes as stage music?
Oh wait, what do you mean exactly?
Like when you're in the editing course and it goes.
That's a good one.
You know,
man, that's a really good question. I would actually, yeah, I don't know. I guess they'll almost have to because you're technically in editing mode, right? So
yeah, I mean, like I can't imagine that they would do Super Mario Maker and then just put like the Mario U theme on top of it.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good
one. But
at
the same time, I don't know if those Mario Maker remixes are great for fighting.
I have a feeling we might do what they did with the Mario Paint theme. Like it might be a combination of a bunch of music from the game.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe we'll get a tile screen theme in there. We'll get some different remixes. And
maybe they'll move Gnat Attack from Miiverse to Mario Maker.
Oh, actually, you know what? Now you got me thinking. What if instead of like the typical Mario enemies appearing here, what if it actually is like the Gnat Attack boss that appears here?
Oh, and you have to kill the flies?
Right?
Oh, that would be so cool.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Because you already had the cursor there too.
And they could put a fly swatter item in as the game?
Oh, that needs to happen.
Oh my god. Oh. We just love like raising our hopes and then just ripping our own hearts out.
We're probably gonna hate the stage now because we have all these ideas for it.
Damn it, Nintendo! This isn't as cool as I thought it would be.
I know, right? Now, there's one other thing we were discussing right before we started recording, and we're both talking about how it seems like there's been a ton of news recently from Nintendo.
Yeah.
I know you were saying something. You were saying something interesting about that, or you had some interesting thoughts on that.
Yeah, so I was wondering, like, so everything that has come out recently, from Pokemon Go to Kimishima to this, well, this isn't happening at 11 at night. The other two have happened really, really late at night, and which is obviously, you know, normal time in Japan, but it's not internationally coordinated. And I'm wondering how they're going to be distributing information in the future, because 3 months ago, we never would have gotten just a single video uploaded to YouTube with no PR announcement that just says a Super Mario Maker stage is coming to Smash Bros. Yep. They would have blown that up. Now it seems like they're just putting it there and not saying anything about it. And, you know, something like Pokemon Go, that was maybe the biggest thing on the internet in a long... I know it was the second biggest day... Yeah, it was the second biggest day for Gamnesia's entire history.
Wow.
Just because of that news. That article, like, became the most viewed single article at Gamnesia, like, in less than half a day, which is insane.
That's pretty nuts.
Yeah, and that was all just from what the American media could cobble together from the Japanese press conferences. And you gotta wonder why they're not doing this internationally, because that is a huge missed opportunity, and I'm wondering if they just don't know how they're gonna handle their PR in other territories going forward, now that is like the future of Nintendo Directs is getting more and more uncertain.
Yeah, I mean, that occurred to me too. Like, it feels like they have no other outlet currently in order to announce this news. And so they're just kind of throwing it out there, you know, whether it's via press release, via press conferences, via trailers. It does get kind of random. And it seems like it's coming. Basically, they're taking the content of Nintendo Direct now and releasing it over individually, but over a really short period of time still. I mean, granted, much longer than a Direct, but they're spreading it out in a way that I feel like it's almost getting even more attention than if it were all just bundled together in the Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, the weird thing to me is it seems like this all was meant for a Nintendo Direct. Someone mentioned to me earlier, I forget who exactly, but they said, I wonder if... Do you remember the Pikmin 4 announcement in the Eurogamer interview? Or the soft announcement, whatever? It was embargoed until, seemingly some random time. They mentioned, I wonder if this was supposed to happen in a Nintendo Direct in the fall, but then, Iwata's passing in July just really shook up all of these plans, and they didn't know how to announce something like Pikmin 4 yet, or the Xenoblade Chronicles Special Edition, like something like the Super Mario Maker stage. I wonder if all their fall PR plans are completely shaken up, specifically because of that event.
Yeah, who really knows? It's certainly possible. Like, it does seem like... I mean, yeah, it's been a few months now since we've seen the Direct, so it definitely did shake up their plans. I mean, I do think they will go back to the Directs.
They work so well. and they're such a great sort of celebratory festival almost for Nintendo fans. You know, when there's a new Direct and when there's just a deluge of new news. Exactly. I can't imagine they won't do something like that. I also can't imagine, though, that they won't spread out further in the future because, actually, I can imagine that they won't. But I think they should use this sort of opportunity to keep doing stuff like this, where they announce things sort of one by one over a more sustained period of time, but then keep sort of Nintendo Directs in. So Super Mario Maker stage.
Yeah, I really am excited for this because... I mean, Mario Maker is great, but it captures the essence of 4 Mario games at once. And combining that with a stage in Smash Brothers, which combines every other Nintendo property, yeah, I dig it. Like, I'm super on board with this.
Really, really it looks like a better stage than any of the other Mario stages we have. Maybe not Galaxy. That's a really good one.
That's a good one. I mean, it does look fantastic, though. I love the random element, constantly changing. Like, it's not just really one stage. Yeah. It's basically multiple stages in one.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely nuts, you know, completely fresh and new, and every single layout that they showed looks so much fun to me.
I'm with you, man. It looks great. Yeah. Can't wait to play it.
2 more weeks.
Yeah, super soon, man. That's perhaps the most exciting thing. Like, it's just 2 weeks away. That's nuts. So, man, Nintendo just won't let me have a rest. Jesus.
I know. Oh my God. I am so tired.
Well, I think that about wraps up for us here. So thanks, guys, for watching. Colin, do you want to tell everyone where they can find you at?
Yeah, sure. You can find me at Gamnesia.com. I'm also at Gamnesia TV, which is Gamnesia's YouTube channel. We upload discussion videos like our favorite Nintendo games or like news, like recap content we have a lot of. So you can check that out as well.
All right, awesome. And of course, if you want to see more from us, keep an eye on GameXplain for lots more on Super Smash Brothers, Super Mario Maker, and other things gaming as well. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.